The moment we've all been waiting for, Dream has finally responded to all of the allegations in an hour-long video called The Truth. And in this video, he responds to the allegations of brooming Briners, because it's the first minute of the video. Now, believe it or not, I actually did watch all 1.5 hours of this, so I'm gonna be summarizing it for you guys. This was harder than my college projects, you know? So drop a subscription, all right? Thank you.
In this video, I'm gonna be very vulnerable, open, and honest. I go into my past, I go into controversies, and I also debunk very serious lies about me, including by involving the police, legal teams, and extensive research. It will get uncomfortable. I will get into details of my life that you probably don't want to hear.
Oh, it will get very uncomfortable. He wasn't lying about that part.
Otherwise, I want to start with the biggest lie I have ever told. The face leak photo.
All right, the face leak photo. This part, basically, Fat Dream is actually Dream. Who would have thought? I mean, initially, before Dream did his face reveal, I was pretty much convinced this wasn't Dream, but after that, I was like, okay, the faces pretty much match up identically. So yeah, this was actually Dream, and the reason he lied about it was because he gave a bunch of reasons. He said he was getting swatted daily, his family got swatted. He went through such insane lengths to preserve his identity. He would like black out curtains in his house or whatever. He left the house 3 or 4 times in like several years. Whenever he'd go out, he'd put a blanket on his face and stuff. So this guy was ultra paranoid. And when this got leaked, he was like, oh my God, my entire like massive face reveal that I was saving up for, that's not going to be as cool if people already know how I look like. Right now, personally, I would not have hidden this because it's amazing that you've transformed from this to to how you look now, and a weight loss journey is really inspiring. So I wouldn't have done that, but you can sort of understand why he lied about it. But still, you know, once you tell one lie, it's hard to trust you again. You know.
I feel like right now it's still kind of uncomfortable to talk about it, but it's annoying seeing the same damn picture. So here's some other pictures of me from before I lost weight. Just
lots
so
of
more
memes.
Variety.
Lots of memes gonna come from the extra fat dreams. Oh boy. All right.
Now moving on to one of the most talked about controversies.
Okay. Now the speedrun scandal. Okay, this one pretty much everybody knows. Dream blatantly lied about this. You know, some people can give him the benefit of the doubt, saying that hey, he was cheating, but he didn't know he was cheating. He didn't know he had mods installed, and a bunch of like people went deep into it and investigated him, and turns out he was 100% cheating, but you can't really prove somebody's intentions. Like maybe he forgot about the mod because it didn't modify his drop rates that much. Like it wasn't a massive cheat, it was a little cheat that sort of added up in the course of runs. Now a little flashback to what was going on there. Dream hired this Harvard astrophysicist, apparently. It was a hired PhD statistician or whatever from one of those websites, and he literally had wrong math, which was absolutely hilarious. So I guess don't buy from that website. Essentially, he proved that Dream did not cheat, but in fact, Dream did actually cheat.
The next thing I'm going to talk about is a pretty big one that you might not have heard about, but it's a pretty important one. Manate Tre. Now, if you don't know who Manate Tre is a content creator that I added to my server, the Dream SMP, a couple years ago.
Okay, the Manate Tre situation. So basically, Dream was accused of housing an abuser known as Manate Tre. Now, Manate Tre was on the Dream SMP, but is actually a childhood friend of Dream. Okay, he is his very trusted friend and was an alleged domestic abuser. Now, Dream obviously trusted his childhood friend over any evidence or whatever. Not obviously, okay, you should always look towards the evidence or whatever, but he was more likely to trust his childhood friend, which is why he discounted all of the people accusing him of all of this stuff. Then later, when he realized that Manate Tre had lied to him about something else, he thought that, hey, Manate Tre is not the person I knew before, so he might have actually done what he was accused of and was being people up. So he cut him off anyways, and he removed him from the Dream SMP, and he cut him off from his life. Essentially, they don't talk anymore. They don't talk it. I will get copyrighted, but anyways, that was the Manate Tre situation. So Dream probably should not blindly trust his friends. Anyways,
before I jump into the most important things I'm going to address, I want to talk about something that's come up a lot due to these allegations, and something that's commonly said to give credibility to me being a bad or weird person. I'm going to play a clip from Moist Critical, who talked about the allegations pretty neutrally, to his credit. But while talking about them, he said this.
Dream's audience has always been on the younger side of things, and yet Dream constantly engages with them in very inappropriate ways, such as like posting thirst traps. He does post thirst traps, even knowing that his fans are children.
Okay, so over here, Dream starts beef with Moist Critical. Ay, not a good idea. So basically, Moist Critical here said Dream is posting thirst traps and encouraging this parasocial behavior with his audience and stuff. And Dream basically goes on a very, very long rant proving that, hey, I don't actually post thirst traps. I post normal pictures. And I was posting on Snapchat where you're encouraged to post 100 pictures a day for maximum revenue. And he was posting random pictures, and other accounts, fake Dream accounts on Twitter, were taking his normal pictures and putting weird captions over them. It's kind of funny how if you take a normal photo of someone and put a devious caption on it, then it starts to look weird. So that's basically what was happening there. And he does something weird here. You might be looking at, why is Charlie on the screen here? Why is absolutely jacked Giga Chad Charlie over here? Well, Dream basically said that Moist Critical does the exact same thing as Dream, which is very flimsy argument because the relationship between the audiences is completely different. Moist Critical has been around since, I don't know, 17 years, 2006 or whatever the hell, and he's formed a very sort of close connection with his audience, not in the way Dream has, not in the parasocial sense, but in the sense of I don't know, brotherly type of bond, a PewDiePie bros type of bond, right? So whenever he posts these sort of pictures, this is just showing off his progress in the gym or whatever, and it's not weird because it's not targeted at minors or whatever. But when Dream does it, it's a little bit weird considering he has literally called his fan base kittens. He said, I love you, not in a other way, but just like, I love you. He encourages it in a bunch of different ways, so I feel like it's pretty unfair to compare their pictures. Now, another one of his reasons for posting all these pictures is that Snapchat apparently deletes photos in 24 hours or whatever. I don't know. I'm a grown man. I'll never use fucking Snapchat in my life, even if it earns me $7 billion. Don't worry. Anyways, he thought, okay, it's gonna disappear, so I don't really care about the pictures that much. It was just random screenshots from his day. I thought the critical comparison was very weird. Didn't make any sense at all. Okay, so one more thing Dream says about his Snapchat, that it wasn't him actually running it. It was this random girl as his like manager or something. We even have her voice testimony. She says something in the video or something, and any of the weird photos that he liked or whatever was actually his manager, and anything that he posted that was weird was just him being really sarcastic and self-aware and making jokes about it. I feel like it's a really dumb thing to do because that doesn't really fit with your brand. It's like if commentary creators make a joke, it's very like normal, it's very natural. Like if I say some dumb shit, right? Like I like porking whales, right? Everyone will know it's a joke because I joke a million times in my videos, and I have been doing it for 5 to 6 years. Now, if Dream starts saying like, I don't know, I porked my kitten, it's gonna be like, I don't know, bro. Like you don't joke that often. You're a Minecraft creator, you know? So you need to understand what sort of audience you got and play into that strength. If you wanted that type of audience, should have done commentary, buddy.
Over the last year and a half, there's been a bunch of really serious allegations made against me. Some of them were quickly disproved, others admitted they were lying, but there's still some that I'm gonna address in this video. The first allegation made against me was pretty quickly discarded. It was an allegation of flirting and had some inconsistencies. I'm still taking it seriously though and don't want to overlook anything, so I'm gonna talk about it now. The first ever allegations against me that were spread pretty far were made the day after my face reveal on October 3rd, 2022. A girl named Anastasia tweeted out,
okay, Anastasia is the first allegation. She is completely proven false. Basically, the allegation was that he was flirting with a minor, but Dream proved it false pretty much, considering that she lied about everything.
Pretty important. I see some people say, why respond to fans at all? Or that it doesn't matter what Dream said. The fact that he responded to a fan is creepy. And people saying that are missing a little bit of nuance.
Weird.
First of all, back when I started
YouTube
in 2019, obviously I had a very small community, even moving into mid-2020 before the Dream SMP. It's very common that when you have a smaller community, you're trying to grow your community. And part of how you do that is by interacting with people and responding and being active.
Of course, there's nothing really wrong with responding to DMs or, you know, talking with your fans or whatever, as long as you're not talking inappropriately in a manner that can be clipped and shipped out to everybody else, right? You just got to be very wary of that as a creator. People will try to fish for you, in fact.
Now, the second allegation is what I'm going to talk about in extreme detail. Second allegation came out soon after the first and said that the first allegation was why they were sharing their story. It was from a girl that claimed that when she was 17, we inappropriately messaged. This did not happen. Let's get into the details. On September 23rd, 2020, Amanda
Okay. So this girl is named Amanda, and she was 17, and the allegations were that they were exchanging inappropriate messages, maybe even texting, and maybe gonna meet up and frick or something, right? Apparently they exchanged nudes or whatever. Now, throughout the video, the several minutes, Dream says none of it is true. I'm inclined to believe him because 2 days before the allegation, Amanda was his biggest fan, liking his tweets, defending him in all these situations. But suddenly, she flipped the switch and started going completely against him. And this is because Dream ignored her on Snapchat, okay? Dream left her on red, created a new Snapchat Snapchat got away from her, and she got pissy because she's a crazy, absolutely obsessed stan. Okay, which is why you don't want these crazy people in your fan base, that if you ignore them, they try to ruin your goddamn life. Now, Amanda was pretty persistent here. She said that she'd get the law involved, which would add credibility to her allegations, but she didn't end up getting the law involved. She said that she'd sue him, but she didn't, because obviously she's lying. She's lying, as anyone with a brain could actually tell. You know, even after this video, I checked Twitter. Every single person is still against Dream. Like the trending hashtags, every single person, hey, I'm not reading that. Oh wow, we released a 1.5-hour video. I'm not watching that. Like, amazing, man. Imagine you get accused of being a pedo and nobody wants to read your response. That's just hilarious. I feel like that's so funny, man. Holy shit. Dream is a weirdo. He's a liar. He's a bunch of things, but he's not an offender, not on a registry, man. Jesus Christ. That's just going too far.
After these allegations and after my face reveal, I'll be honest, I lost a lot of motivation. I distanced myself from Minecraft, and I even thought about quitting and retiring. Of course, it was pretty scary, and I just wanted to be
Okay. Basically, Dream's like, hey, my mental health was bad, blah, blah, blah. And then he talks about the Quackity situation where he made long tweets saying that, well, Quackity is copying my idea of translating languages in Dream SMP or some garbage. I don't keep up with Minecraft. But basically, he apologizes for calling out Quackity and making it public. Quackity is in his complete right to ignore him and not respond to his messages. So Dream apologizes for that. Getting to one of the juiciest situations yet, Gumball versus Dream.
Nicholas Cantu. If you don't know who that is, he's the voice actor for Gumball, Diego from Dora, and one of the turtles in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had a terrible experience in real life with this person, so I replied to him talking about it and defending myself, and this situation blew up. I don't think I've ever gotten more hate in my life. September 23rd, I went to
this situation was absolutely absurd. I made like 2 or 3 videos on this, and I could not believe what I was seeing. Basically, Gumball is an insufferable asshat, okay? Complete narcissist, complete horrible person, and somehow, because the opponent was Dream in the whole fight, Dream was getting cooked. So basically, the Gumball situation, Dream does not know Gumball, okay? This is the first time he's ever meeting him, and they wind up in the same Uber. Gumball randomly hits Dream in the face for no reason. Okay, don't know what the context to that one is, but basically, while they're in the Uber, Nicholas Cantu, or Gumball, dropped his phone outside the Uber. So he stops the Uber and tries to pick it up on the road where there's moving cars. Probably shouldn't have dropped your phone on the highway, moron. Now, after that, the police came, okay, and the Uber driver, bless his heart, he had to deal with 2 insufferable assholes here. The Uber driver didn't want to actually deal with it, so he gave Nicholas Cantu some advice: stop acting like an asshat or you're gonna go to jail, because that shit doesn't fly with the police, right? And then Gumball started slurring the Uber driver. Did not deserve any of that, poor guy. But there's a whole interview of the Uber driver on Dream's second channel. There's an interview somewhere here as well, where Dream is interviewing the Uber driver, and the Uber driver is giving his testimony, basically saying, Dream, good, Gumball, bad. Essentially, that's what he was saying.
Along
mayhem.
Time. Now, before I show you the most insane, hair loss inducing mayhem
I wasn't even dreaming. This was crazy.
This video of him. I need to reiterate a couple facts. 1, I just met Nicholas. He was already drunk when I met him. 2, the party was not my party. I did not provide alcohol to anyone. 3, I did not know how old Nicholas was. And here's a video.
Well, a big thing that was trending on Twitter was like, Dream forcefully fed alcohol to a minor, got him drunk, then recorded this footage, held it for 3 years, and is using him to blackmail Nicholas. Absolutely not a single word in that fucking statement is true, which is, yeah, how Twitter works, man.
It got insane. Tweets doxing
Dream got doxed, basically, for the 5 billionth time. And then we got the Dream did what? Moaning allegations. This was another thing. A clip of Dream was floating around, moaning to a minor, apparently. Let's see what this was.
Of all the Nicholas drama, someone tweeted out this, accusing me of sexting a 16/17-year-old girl named Jamie. Because I was currently the internet punching bag, and it was proof that the punching was justifiable, it was spread very quickly, without a lot of questions being asked. Before I break it down, I want to immediately say that this is not true. I did not groom anyone, I did not groom Jamie, and I would never be inappropriate with someone underaged. When they posted this allegation, attached was a video. That, of course, went viral. It was a video from another phone of a Snapchat being opened, supposedly from Dream, that had moaning in the background and a very sexual caption. This is the clip in its entirety without audio.
The audio is unidentifiable moaning. Alrighty.
As proof. As you can see, Jamie is also followed by Skeppy, Verb, and Spifey, other YouTubers from the community. I met Jamie when I wasn't even a YouTuber.
Alright, basically saying the allegations are false. She was actually 17 or whatever, but the what do you call it? The moaning was fake / manipulated. So basically he's innocent. Now the person who did the allegation was this anonymous new account that was created the day of the allegation named Burner22, which is a random person who doesn't even know the victim, never interacted with them, never talked to them, and apparently claims to have been given permission by them to post all these allegations, and they were just completely lying. Because I'm anonymous, I don't care about the consequences of my actions. Because I'm anonymous, I can say anything, get away with anything. Nobody's gonna track me down. You think Dream's gonna hire someone to track me down? Hell no. That's what he probably should have done, but yeah.
I want to make it very clear that I was never groomed. I definitely am not a victim of Dream. I don't know
There we
how
go.
or why people are using my name and information without having ever asked me if any of it's true. Everything
Alrighty.
claiming to be about me was posted without my consent. Leave me alone. I want nothing to do with this. I have been getting harassed by people, either saying I'm looking for attention or digging through my life trying to confirm things I want nothing to do with.
Imagine this is someone who doesn't even have any idea what's going on. This is like just somebody who knows of this person's existence. That is absolutely insane. Now, this last part is absolute gold. Basically, Dream makes a random like fake scenario with XQC and Pokemon, basically just completely lying about them as a joke, saying that, hey, this is how quickly misinformation can be faked. And what do you know? Like, people take screenshots of this and post it on Twitter, and they actually try exposing XQC and Pokemon. XQC for being fruity, and Pokemon for saying in a DM that her fans are broke or something.
XQC, I know you're probably watching this. I want you to address this. What do you have to say for yourself?
Yo, I can't stop thinking about you, dude. Like, it's bad. Yeah, I know you don't want me to bring up Lil Nas X party again, but I need to be your gag daddy. Check Snap. It's just so funny to me that Dream has made this up, made this actual scenario.
Irrefutable proof. Look, here it is on a second phone.
Wow, it's on a phone.
Prove to me you didn't send me this video.
Felix, a guy named Felix. SCC sent me this. Show me that monster of yours again, Daddy. I need it. I regret saying that sentence, but can I see
Forever.
your juicer again?
Everyone watching this
I'll
will now
help
know.
you out,
Or
brother. Checks now.
Pokemon. You've been getting some hate for your cookie prices recently, and I don't mean to expose you, but
Hey, hope you're doing well. I'm launching my first ever product next month and would love to have you be among the first to try it. If you're interested, please fill this out by Monday. They're just some stupid cookies I repackaged and I'm selling at like 10 times the price, but my fans are stupid AF, so they'll buy them anyway. They taste pretty good at least. Time to get rich off some stupid little girls and simps again. Now, this is funny because it's true. Okay, the message is not true, but this is exactly how she thinks, which is really funny that Dream acknowledges that.
But
maybe
you did
Dream
say this
secretly
to me.
based. How could you,
I
Pokey?
think that's disgusting.
Disgusting.
What do you have to say for yourself? What more proof do you need? I also have the
proof
cookie
is
she
right
sent me
there.
and a signed note from her. This is irrefutable evidence. You get the point.
It
I
really
need all those
is.
pieces of evidence.
Anyways, basically, guys, from my thorough analysis, conclusion, there is not 100% proof that Dream is a groomer, so therefore, he will be innocent until proven guilty. And unless more people come out with further allegations, I will say innocent. Anyways, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.